Contraception? Careful. When it comes to birth control, many people want to just set it and forget it. It's there, it does its job, who wants to think about it, right? But bungling birth control is all too common. In fact, half of all pregnancies in the United States are unintended. Yikes! To make sure you can count on your contraceptive, here are the potential pitfalls. You're not using it. It's no secret that birth control is a touchy subject, particularly in the US. Political and religious leaders fight about it endlessly. And it's all tangled up in personal choices about sex. But the bottom line is, if you're sexually active and now isn't a great time to start a family, you should select a type of birth control that works for you. Luckily, there are a ton of birth control options out there. You're taking rifampin. The antibiotic rifampin can undermine hormonal contraception, including the pill, the patch, Evra, or the vaginal ring, NuvaRing. Some anticonvulsants, oral medications for yeast infections, HIV drugs, and the herbal supplement St. John's wort can also be a problem for these types of birth control, as well as for contraceptive implants and Plan-On. According to Planned Parenthood, bottom line, check with your doctor about possible interactions and medications that can make your birth control less effective. You use the wrong lubricant. Oils or oil-based lubricants, including Vaseline, baby oil, and mineral oil-based body lotions, can dramatically weaken latex condoms in just 60 seconds. Choose a water or silicone-based lubricant, available in the family planning aisle in drugstores and supermarkets. Also keep in mind that many lipsticks contain oils that can weaken latex. Your nails nick your sponge. Long fingernails can nick or tear control during that week. If you miss even one or two of the first pills of a pack, it also means you need 7 days of backup birth control, such as condoms. Progestin-only pills need to be taken at the same time each day, with backup contraception needed for 48 hours if you get off schedule by more than 3 hours. You haven't explored the options. Some people just can't remember to take a pill every day. If that sounds like you, think about switching to a more forgettable method that doesn't rely on taking a pill every day, like a contraceptive implant or an intrauterine device, says Allison Edelman, MD, a clinical gynecologist and associate professor at Oregon Health and Science University in Portland. You could also consider birth control injections, Depo-Provera, a shot in the arm that lasts 3 months, as well as sponges, rings, patches, diaphragms, and more. Check out the variety of choices at Planned Parenthood. You're on the wrong pill. People call it the pill, but there are a bunch of different types, with some more effective than others. If you're breastfeeding, you pick the wrong condoms. Condoms that are too small can break, and there is some evidence that polyurethane condoms may break more frequently than latex ones. Latex, polyurethane, and lambskin condoms all protect against pregnancy, but lambskin condoms may not protect against HIV. So unless a latex allergy is an issue, lambskin condoms may not be your best option. You skip backup if you get a contraceptive implant and plan on, or start taking a combination pill within 5 days after your period starts. You don't need backup birth control. But if you start any other time during your cycle, you need condoms or another birth control method for the first 7 days. For progestin-only pills, you need backup for the first 48 hours of use. Whatever type you choose, check with your doctor to find out if you need backup until it starts working. You remove your sponge early. To be effective, contraceptive sponges must be left in place for at least 6 hours after intercourse, though they shouldn't stay in for more than 30 hours total. Diaphragms need to stay in place for 6 to 8 hours after sex, but have to be removed at least every 24 hours for cleaning. You don't have an emergency plan if the condom breaks or slips off. An IUD insertion or emergency contraception, also called the morning after pill, can help prevent unwanted pregnancy. People 17 and older don't need a prescription to buy emergency contraception products, called Plan B, one step in next choice, at drugstores. But the pills must be taken within 72 hours, up to 3 days, of unprotected sex, according to the manufacturers, and the sooner the better. Experts, including Planned Parenthood, say emergency contraception will work if taken within 120 hours or up to 5 days, but again, sooner is better. It's a good idea to have them on hand, just in case. You don't have an emergency plan if the condom breaks or slips off. An IUD insertion or emergency contraception, also called the morning after pill, can help prevent unwanted pregnancy. People 17 and older don't need a prescription to buy emergency contraception products, called Plan B, one step in next choice, at drugstores. But the pills must be taken within 72 hours, up to 3 days, of unprotected sex, according to the manufacturers, and the sooner the better. Experts, including Planned Parenthood, say emergency contraception will work if taken within 120 hours or up to 5 days, but again, sooner is better. It's a good idea to have them on hand, just in case.